Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. So 3 months ago, Marvel Television and Freeform announced they'll be developing a new TV series about the New Warriors. When this news came out, all that we knew was that the main character of this series would be Squirrel Girl. A few weeks later we got a post on Marvel's website announcing all the characters that would be in the show. These characters were Squirrel Girl, again, Mr. Immortal, Night Thrasher, Speedball, Microbe and Debris. Yesterday all these characters were cast. In this video we're going to go through all the casting made, where you may know them from, and a short piece of information about the character they will be playing. First up, we got Milana Vajentrub, apologies for the pronunciation, as Doreen Green, aka Squirrel Girl. You might know her from a TV series called This Is Us. It's a pretty successful show with a solid 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.9 out of 10 on IMDb. You may also know her from another comedic TV show called Silicon Valley, also a very successful show with 98% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb. As Squirrel Girl, she has the power to talk to squirrels and is slightly stronger and more athletic than the average human being. In the TV show, she'll act as a somewhat leader who is also a great optimist. I like this casting, but honestly I wanted Anna Kendrick to be Squirrel Girl. Milana can definitely do a good Squirrel Girl nevertheless, but I just wish Anna Kendrick was Squirrel Girl instead. Next up we got Derek Thriller as Craig Hollis, aka Mr. Immortal. You might know him from another Freeform sitcom TV series called Baby Daddy. I've seen that sitcom and I can say it's alright. It's decent. His character in that is sort of a strong but not bright hockey player who has a secret. The character Mr. Immortal in the show is supposed to be of an immortal dude who can't die and doesn't really care much about anything since he has all the time in the world. If he wants to become a superhero, he could do it whenever he wants, so he doesn't really think that he should learn straight away. He can definitely play a good Mr. Immortal. He might be a little older than Mr. Immortal in the comics, but I definitely think he suits this role. Next on the casting list is Jeremy Tardy as Dwayne Taylor, also known as Night Thrasher. You might know him from a Netflix series called Dear White People, which stands at 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. He will also be in a series coming out sometime this year called 10 Days in the Valley, which is an ABC production. The character of Dwayne Taylor is of a brilliant, noble, and also full of himself hero who promotes himself whenever he can. This character seems to majorly differ from the comics since he is used in a comedic sense, but after all this is meant to be a comedy series, so I understand why they're going on a different take on this character. Nevertheless, I think Jeremy Tardy can nail Dwayne Taylor. The next person to be cast is Callum Worthy as Robbie Baldwin, also known as Speedball. You might know him from a Disney show called Austin and Ally. I used to watch it. It's a Disney show that's meant to be funny and that's all I can really say about it. The character he's meant to be playing in this TV series is of a guy with a misplaced sense of confidence who uncontrollably throws kinetic balls of energy all over the place. I think he could be awesome as this character since he somewhat played a similar character in Austin and Ally. Next up we've got Matthew Moy as Zach Smith, also known as Microbe. Matthew Moy is notably known from 2 TV shows, one a sitcom called Two Broke Girls, which I watched and it was at best alright and was recently cancelled, and another an animation called Steven Universe, which I watched 1 episode of, then I got bored. I do remember Moy's characters he played in both of these shows and I can tell you he was pretty good. The character of Microbe is supposed to be a shy guy who can talk to germs and from that he can find out your recent activities, so it's impossible to keep a secret from him. So yeah, Matthew Moy as Zach Smith. Last we have Kate Cormer as Deborah Fields, also known as Debris. You might know her from a movie called Hello, My Name is Doris or a TV show called The Comeback. As Debris, she's supposed to be a proud, funny and quick-witted character with low-level telekinesis. At best, she could probably move a cup. Her character is supposed to be the type of character who just point out things to others to humiliate them. A bit like Zendaya's character in Spider-Man Homecoming. According to the executive producer and showrunner, Kevin Beagle, this cast perfectly embodies these characters, and that's all of it. I think the cast are looking pretty great. The one issue I have with this series is the comedy idea. If it's handled well, then we're going to get an awesome comedic TV show that comes out of Marvel. The Freeform company, previously titled ABC Family, is mostly known for sitcoms, so let's just hope this series is good, because most of their sitcoms are mediocre at best. This series should be out sometime next year, and yeah, I'll definitely watch it. Tell me what you think about this cast down in the comments, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and as you can probably tell, I'm not Area 616. I'm a friend from the channel PlusAndMinus, just making this video for him since he's currently out of town and didn't bring his microphone with him. If you want updates, then follow him on his Twitter, which should be down in the description. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.
is gone.